higher than this level. Yeah, so Chelsea has not been blessed in the past of winning these trophies year in, year out, like Real Madrid, like Barcelona, like Bayern Munich. Yeah, so this is the first time that they can win it. You can't leave nothing behind. You have to go out there and really
Come on, Chelsea!
Otherwise, you're going to regret it again.
Guys,
you know?
this
and,
is Hilal
you
versus
might not
Chelsea
get
in the
this
Fifa Club
opportunity
World
again
Cup,
for a
with
long
the
time.
winner playing Palmeiras in the final
With the fact
on
that
a
it comes
Sunday.
at awkward
I think
times
it's
of
Sunday
year,
the
do you think
12th.
there's any danger, Claire, that the players' minds might not be as focused as they might otherwise want?
I think not at all. I think Desperate Creditors come out and said how important this is. To reiterate what Jimmy just said, I think it's a trophy. I think they're going to go for it with everything they've got, and they'll be wanting to be flying back to Stamford Bridge with that trophy on the plane. So yes, it can. There is the debate around the fixture pile-up, but look, what a great opportunity to really fill that trophy.
Come on, boys!
Become champions of the world. All right, Palmeiras, and as I say, arguably the most prestigious match in club football awaits either Chelsea or Al Hilal. Which one will be there on Saturday in the final? We'll be finding out. Kickoff is coming up after this.
Chelsea! 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 Yeah! We are Chelsea! Chelsea! We are... Come on, Chelsea! Let's go and get the result today. Let's go and play like our life depends on it, and hopefully we get a good result today. Al Hilal's not going to be, I'm going to say, not going to be easy. We gotta play well. We gotta not let the what's the word? Come on, boys, we need to start playing well. We need to play with passion, we need to play with heart, and play with a bit of good fortune, I want to say. But we're just going to go for it and play well and do what we can do. So, get, like, something, subscribe. Let's just keep going, guys. Chelsea versus Al Hilal. Not going to be easy, but we're going to give it the best possible start we've got. See how the team plays. See how the passion goes within the club. And let's just play well. if we can bring it home, try and bring it another trophy home, it'd be good. But it's just a case. It's just a case of waiting and seeing, see how it plans out, see what we do, see what everything comes of this side. We've never played our before, so it would be pretty much interesting.
Welcome back, everyone. It's
winter
football from the Middle East. There's going to be a lot of that about this year, but this today is the Club World Cup semi-final. Chelsea getting ready to face Al Hilal at the Mohammed bin Zayed Stadium in Abu Dhabi.
Chelsea!
On Saturday, the winner of this, Chelsea bidding here to become only the third Premier League side to become champions of the world. But Al Hilal are fresh from an absolutely massive victory on Sunday, 6-1 in their first game in this competition. The focus, the concentration on Jorginho's face. Who's going to be feeling the most pressure today, Claire?
I think Chelsea for sure. I think they will do, because when they dominate possession like they do often in the Premier League, that they're not quite as creative. It's not as fluid. I think they're better when they're in transition and when they can overcome counter press.
Magnificent. All right, well, that's the challenge then for Chelsea up against Al Hilal in the Club World Cup semi-final. Let's join our commentators, Pat Nevin and first Mark Scott.
Thanks very much indeed, James. 20 trophies in 19 years for Chelsea under Roman Abramovich. The Club World Cup is the last one to elude them. Only Manchester United and Liverpool have been world champions from England. That being said, this is only the 18th edition of the tournament. Chelsea overwhelming favourites, but
Good, Chelsea!
showing that they certainly know where the back of the net is. No need for those Chelsea players to be reminded
Chelsea!
about the importance of this competition.
Chelsea! Oh, Chelsea! Here comes Chelsea! Hello! Hello!
But the message coming out of West London ahead of this is that couldn't be further from the truth. Cesar Azpilicueta with a personal score to settle as he came on as a late substitute in the
Good, Chelsea!
in this final.
Come on, the
in
Blues!
2012. Expecting around 20,000 supporters inside the Mohammed bin Zayed Stadium here in Abu Dhabi, with around about 1,000, we're told, having travelled from England to cheer on Chelsea. Well, both of the clubs play in royal blue. You might have noticed that it is Al Hilal who are in their preferred strip this evening. Set a competition record with their 6-1 second round victory over Al Jazeera on Sunday. They're actually playing in their second Club World Cup. They finished third. In Doha. They were going to play
Good, Chelsea!
2001 Club World Cup as well, but that tournament was cancelled. As for Chelsea, well, looking to go one better than in 2012 when they were beaten by Corinthians in Yokohama, having actually beaten Monterrey themselves in the semis when Mata Torres had an own goal sent them through. Let's have a look at the lineups for you then. Mohamed Al-Barak for Saud.
Let's get the lineups up for you guys. Lineup for Chelsea's keeper in goal. You got Christensen, Silva, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Jorginho, Kovacic, Alonso, Ziyech, Lukaku, Havertz on the bench, Bertinelli, Kennedy, Mendy's on the bench. Jesus Christ! Wow. Sarr, Chalobah, Kante, Bartley, Saul, Mount, Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic, Werner as we got our bench to play Al Hilal today, and this is your Al Hilal side. Some guys you might know, Luz Marega, Pereira, Igalo. Those are the ones that we all gonna have heard of. Apart from that, no other players really in that. Say for you guys, that's the Al Hilal side to play Chelsea today.
as James was saying, we have the Robo-VAR in operation as well for offside decisions.
Come on.
What could go wrong? As for Chelsea, they are changed by 3 from the FA Cup win over Plymouth. Well, they also changed to a back 3 as well. Marcus
Yeah,
Alonso,
we're going
Thiago Silva and Kai Havertz
3-4-3.
Champions League final to
Oh,
take Chelsea
1,
to this
2,
tournament.
4, 3. Not bad. Not bad.
And Sarr, we knew that Mount may have been struggling after he went off in that FA Cup game over the weekend.
Come on, Chelsea.
Retains his place. Eddie Mendy is back in the shake-up and was given a hero's welcome after that Africa Cup of Nations success with Senegal when he arrived
Come on, boys.
over here.
They were Mendy on the bench. I thought he would have rested him.
In charge of Al Hilal, the Portuguese who was
Yeah.
Venezuela was
And-
hoping to be up against Thomas Tuchel for the 5th time.
Yeah, and also Ben Chilwell's there to cheer the boys home.
It is the trio of Lowe, Michels and
Yeah, and so is Reece James, even though he's fit,
while in contact with
but not
Thomas
fit enough to
Tuchel.
play.
So Chelsea all in yellow this evening will
No.
get the game underway, kicking from right to left in this first half.
Come on, boys.
They get that one
Game underway.
trophy
Chelsea
still
versus
yet to
Al
be
Hilal. Let's go.
installed in the cabinet.
Palmeiras
At
faces the
Stamford Bridge.
winners.
And Nevin is alongside me for this one. Chelsea start overwhelming favourites, but the one concern for me
Oh,
would be that Al Hilal certainly know where the net is. And
No.
they're already on the move here as well.
Way! Igalo shite.
He perhaps should have done better.
Ah, that Igalo.
6 previous
You were
games
shite at
against
Man
them.
United.
Slightly uncomfortable start for Chelsea there. You should be comfortable on the ball right at the start of the game. They've got possession. For Chelsea,
Yep, a thousand have travelled over from London.
A lot of the time we don't get it in the UK, how important this is around the world. But for Chelsea Football Club, they really want to win this competition.
A lot.
Because of the effect it has on the rest of the planet.
Yeah, because there's a Chelsea fan who I watch who's gone over there, and he's from Australia.
Nicely nudged on. Havertz not the touch he was hoping for. Onto this now. And now
Yeah, he's
the flag
coming
goes up
from
and
Australia to
Havertz
come watch
almost
them
looked
play.
like he had made his run a
But he
touch
said it's
too
like
early.
once in a lifetime experience because we may never be there again.
Havertz gets up pretty close alongside. I tell you what, it's closer than it looked there.
Oh, Havertz.
He gets it.
Stay on side.
Quite quickly, but Havertz getting up close to Lukaku
That's
very, very quickly. He's an important player that Chelsea have in this lately.
Yeah.
And the question remains, who can
There he is,
for
Jardine.
Romelu Lukaku. Havertz may be part of it. It looks to me like
Jardine.
Chelsea will be the one getting closest and Ziyech behind.
what
Olivier Gallo against
Pereira,
Thiago
who the one
Silva.
who ripped
First touch
us a new one.
Kepa. We saw Leonardo Jardim, the Al Hilal coach.
Wow.
He,
I
was
think
having a bit of a
he's
go at
someone
FIFA
who's
about
been
the
at every
format of the
single
tournament, saying
club
it's
with
got
Thomas Tuchel.
outside of Europe, very little chance of winning. Chelsea and
No.
Palmeiras entering at the semi-final stage. Other teams
Yeah.
forced to play 1 or 2 extra.
Oh, he would have.
qualifying games. He said it's a
He would have.
warning
He
to
would have
FIFA
been
that they've got the best
won the
clubs in
Champions League. He was
world
a
here,
part
but
of that
unfair
team
to have
as
some playing
as
4
staff.
matches in 8 days, and other teams able to rest and play 2. But the point was made by Zoltlo that Chelsea had a
Yeah,
pretty
come on.
long workout at the weekend in the FA Cup.
Yes, a bit of travelling as well, but considering the amount of competitions the likes of Chelsea are playing.
I've tried to do it by airplay and it just wouldn't allow me. But I can do it with other things, but just this one, it just seemed to be an annoying thing.
Huge amount of games, so there is no lack of games, there is no great advantage, I would suggest, just purely from the number of games.
My phone's not the.
Chelsea will have to
It's.
play 2 to win this.
It's not.
I'll tell you what, they'll be
Yeah,
hitting
it's
Al
that.
Hilal. They put Chelsea out to show them
Yeah, it's not playing on. It's not the sound coming from the phone, but it's playing through my soundboard, not through the phone that's underneath the speaker.
And Al Hilal, 4th in the Saudi Premier League, 13 points behind the leaders, Al Ittihad. They do have a couple of games in hand, but the pressure cranked up on Leonardo Jardim. They are expected to
Come on, let's
win
do
the title.
something.
Al Sharani, Cano.
Oh, Shawawi. Oh, Shawawi. Is he the guy who looks like he's got like a massive afro and got a big massive beard and a tash?
Zotlo said that they're
Because he's the one who's on FIFA with 90 pace. He's the most paciest Saudi player in the game. And he's a left back.
Trying to make it as if he's out here with them. Says that phone calls and messages aren't Thomas Tuchel's strongest suit, but so far he's been perfect.
Come on. Oh, you jammy bastard. It nearly went through there. It nearly went through there.
Because he's not out, they should go back to possibly the one they know best of all. And this is a system that, yeah.
Come on, boys.
So we understand why he's gone back to it for the moment.
Just keep press.
Here's Jang, the South Korean international.
Keep pressing.
And so Jang. Hilal throw.
If anyone thought it was going to be a walk-on,
Come on, lads.
possession at the start of the game is quite impressive from Hilal. Absolutely up for it, but believe in themselves as well. It's whether they can keep that up. And you're expecting at some point Kovacic and Jorginho to get control of that midfield. So far, they've not been able to do that, but it's early on in the game.
The famous this 4-2-3-1 formation, Jardim. With Igalo the target man, they've got powerful and willing runners on the flanks.
Holding Igalo, shite.
Hamikano's a bit of a shrewd playmaker as well, so certainly
Go on.
easy to
Oh,
touch there from Ziyech.
nearly went through.
Looked like it should have been made a bit easier by him, but no way through to Lukaku.
There's already quite an interesting technical thing going on.
Nearly went through there. Just
Further
unlucky.
than most clubs do against Chelsea, particularly Chelsea if they play at home. They're given 10, 15, 20 yards behind that back line.
We're very attacking so far.
So he's going to love trying to get behind that back line there. As we
Just
can
not
see,
done anything
there is
with it.
space. There are gaps to run into. It's up to the likes of Rudiger, Jorginho and Kovacic to play that ball at the right time.
Thiago Silva. On from Christensen.
No one will be conceding any goals against us with Thiago Silva and Rudiger at the back.
Zolmo was asked about him, his form at the moment, certainly enjoying a bit of a purple patch. He says that they are very pleased with the levels from the Moroccan right now.
That's a ball.
Who seems to be
That's a good ball. Oh, you cheeky Israeli twat.
It's a ball again, isn't it? You know, they know that the space is there. They're not used to it, so you know, that's still a question. He'll try and get in there in that back line.
Israeli twat. Israeli
You know,
twat.
offside, but you pull
Oh,
that
Arab.
ball
Oh, it could be an Arab twat.
It really surprises me that Al Hilal are doing that against Chelsea. 'Cause Chelsea
Good,
would
Chelsea.
I suspect more than anyone else, it'll be Hakim Ziyech. If he gets on the ball with a little bit of space and a little bit of grass, he'll find that ball.
slightly shorter journey from Saudi Arabia here than it is from West London, so understandable that the vast majority of the noise is coming from the Al Hilal supporters. Offside against Odion Igalo this time.
Odion Igalo, shite.
Fill the void left by Bafatibi Gomis, who had a really good scoring record for Al Hilal.
Well, I was a bit surprised.
He departed. Here's a
We never know. It might be a good effort.
So, cheering on the opponents against his former
But at
employers.
least he had the guts to try something.
Ziyech on the move. Slightly too far in front of Kovacic. Now it's Alonso. Kovacic, bit of possession for Chelsea. Thiago Silva urged to hit it, which he does.
Ah, it's actually not a bad effort in the end, because at least it didn't go high and wide.
Yeah, it's not that bad a hit. I mean, you've got to try and test the goalkeeper at some point. He didn't manage to test him on that occasion, but we were talking before the game there about how important this is to, you know, various contests.
But I can understand what he was trying to do. He might be thinking, we're not getting through, let's have a pop. Because you've got that time and space to do it, I'll have a go.
To the South American players. So the likes of Jorginho, obviously, born in Brazil, and Thiago Silva, they're desperate to win there. So I think that's possibly why he wanted to
has said that it's important for everyone, but Thiago Silva especially knows the significance of this competition. They've also seen pictures and videos from how Palmeiras travelled, how the fans tried to energise their team before they travelled. So the message is loud and clear. This does matter.
That's a foul, well done, ref.
Which Al Hilal feel is a bit soft, especially Gustavo Cuellar.
Well, I'm with Quayle on that one, because the referee's shown that any touch at all by any player, they're just ready to go down, and he's ready to give it, and it's going to have a slightly negative effect on the flow of the game.
Go on, Havertz.
Alderweireld, who came on as a substitute in that 6-1 win on Sunday from the off today, and now one change from that game. Kovacic, Lukaku.
Good football.
On from Alonso. Here goes Havertz.
Come on, Chelsea.
Kovacic again.
Oh, stupid pass.
Weak pass. That wasn't much better either.
Go on.
Here's Azpilicueta.
Shoot. Oh.
I don't think he can believe he's not got that on target.
How have you not hit the target, you Moroccan idiot?
We watched him down at Stamford Bridge when he once scored one of the best goals of the season. It's on his left foot.
Oh.
It's 18 yards out. And he was
How?
expected to pick
How have
exactly
you
what
managed to
part
make that go over?
he's going to find
That
from
was
there.
going on target and just lifted up and up and up and up and went over.
And he
Ah,
was a great chance.
look his itch.
Started the last 5 matches now, including this one, his best run of starts of the season.
Ziyech, can you score your goal against Tottenham again for us? Lukaku! Oh!
Putting the squeeze on.
Well done, Lukaku! He's actually doing what we paid him for.
Now he's lit up there for Lukaku, didn't he?
Because Lukaku put some, did some of his strength and made the player have to kick it over his own crossbar for a corner.
You can begin to see Chelsea begin to strangle this game a little bit now. Getting into good position.
Come on, get your head on it, Lukaku. Can we see Lukaku header?
At the moment, Al Hilal is struggling to get out of their own half.
Come on,
They
Ziyech.
racked up 20 corners, I think, on Saturday. Chelsea certainly had plenty of chances in that narrow victory, as it turned out to be, over Plymouth.
Yes.
This one from Ziyech.
Yes, shoot!
Up to the edge,
Oh,
from Jorginho.
that might have been going in. Oh, you jammy bastards.
Jorginho.
We're all over them at the moment.
That's a good turn and not a good challenge. The referee will pull it back here for the foul by Kovacic. Question is, does Cesar Ramos feel it warrants a yellow card?
Well, I don't think he could have argued greatly. You know, he
Come on,
definitely
boys.
the ball.
Musa
How accurate
Marega.
is the question, but if you dive in there,
You're experienced enough.
and miss the ball completely,
Yes, you've been great.
it's a real temptation for the referee to give it. Let's get a better angle here. And to be honest, that's a poor tackle. It's a lazy tackle. He's never going to get the ball. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to be a Gala there because those ones hurt.
Was Marega, the Malian who played in the Champions League for Porto against Chelsea last season. He started and scored as well in that second round win over.
Go on! Go on!
Lukaku, though, for Chelsea.
Go on, Lukaku!
Ziyech wanted it. Lukaku kept it. Now
Go on,
it's
Havertz. Yes!
Was that off an arm? Ziyech is there, and Alonso knocking on the door now. Chelsea. Havertz. Azpilicueta.
Corner, come on!
It was tough for him to
And
squeeze
also
it in,
handball.
and
Are you going to look at it, VAR?
shut the door in his face.
The thing about Al Hilal, their strength is in the attacking areas, but they ain't getting to the attacking areas just now. And a couple of mistakes, you know, lack of concentration at the back a few times. Don't think that was a penalty kick. I think defended that okay, but they're really hanging on. It's fingernail stuff.
Come on,
already
someone.
with 13 minutes to go.
Someone in yellow, get your head onto it. Especially Thiago Silva. What's he going to be, Nedders? Oh, ref. Ah! Lukaku is up against Yang the Wapai. The Korean. It's a mismatch.
Marega also making his presence felt. It's into a good area. Rudiger was waiting.
Come on.
Chelsea throw.
Come on, throw in. Come on, let's do something. We need to do something where we got all this pressure on them.
Rudiger.
Go on.
Neatly into Jorginho.
That's a ball. That is a ball and a half. Go on. Go on. Oh, he's fumbled it. Oh, you. How freaking lucky are these Arabs getting? Or Saudis are getting? And now they're breaking. This is where they're going to cause some trouble.
For a torrid time in April with West Brom, gets it towards Marega.
Whoa! Hey, Marega. Yep. Stupid. Stupid. Marcos Alonso. You nearly got caught out, Alonso. Shite.
Doesn't get anything on it at all. But I think Marega, he would be desperate to have a run at Alonso to see for pure pace.
Oh, why couldn't we play Malang Sarr in that position? He's not even playing, I don't think.
I think it's fair to say that Chelsea fans feel more comfortable seeing Alonso as part of a back five than a back four.
That's true. Go on, keep running. Keep running, keep running.
Not just Chelsea fans, it's Marcos Alonso.
Yes!
Here's Ziyech.
Ziyech! Lukaku! Oh!
Needed saving. Tough angle, but I think the flags are
Oh, Lukaku, stay on side.
There's a space there. I mean, if you're going to try and play, I mean, it's not too high a line. They're trying to keep the line there. They've done well.
Well offside.
They've worked it well.
Unlucky.
Step out. But if you do that, you must make sure
We're doing well. We're playing well.
Coming from midfield. Not been enough.
Just I think the way that we're playing so far, if we keep going, eventually we'll score.
That ball's on regularly. Certainly the ball from left midfield, left defence to the right wing.
Because their defence is being split open every time. They keep saving them.
Chelsea should be able to do something with that.
Well, I wonder if words coming through from Thomas Tuchel. Zotlo said that he can imagine it's very tricky for Thomas Tuchel being forced just to watch this one at home, given how much energy he has and how much he likes to be part of things.
Come on. Come on, don't give me any time on the ball.
Came through for Al-Sharani. Marega.
Come on, boys.
Mateus Pereira.
That's nasty.
For Montosari.
No.
Marega.
Way, Wilson Marega mess up again.
Here come Chelsea. Alonso.
Go on, Havertz.
By Havertz. Good stuff from Kai Havertz. Collected by Kovacic. Kovacic again.
That's a ball. That is a peach of a cross. Peach.
What they've done now is kind of get quality crosses in there. When they've got these games over there, Chelsea.
Come on.
It's so dangerous. And maybe Chilwell on the left hand side when they play on the left hand side, but he's playing quite when he gets there. He's a good ball in.
Christensen rolls it on. It's come for Azpilicueta.
Yeah!
Should have done better.
Oh, Lukaku! Just a touch. Just a touch.
A little bit further back in the goal. The ball
We want to be 1-0 up.
And that's me.
How did Lukaku not touch that? Oh, he went under feet between his legs. Oh, you jammy bastards. Oh. When look's not going your way, look ain't going your way. He completely missed it. Oh, Lukaku.
That's a great chance for Lukaku.
No goal in his last 5 games since he scored
Oh.
the FA Cup third round win against Chesterfield at the start of last month.
Don't remind me.
You mentioned yourself, 41 attempts on target, or towards the target in the game against Plymouth. He only scored 2 goals at the weekend.
Both from defenders.
Yes, well, you can call the wing-backs defenders.
Oh, too much on it, Christensen. Too much. Too much on the pass.
Yeah, to be honest, it's interesting. They're asking a different question of Azpilicueta today. They wanted to play inverted in the game at the weekend, and some of the games have asked him to do that. They're not asking that tonight. What they're asking is him to go a little bit wider on Ziyech, and Ziyech to come more centrally. At the moment, Ziyech isn't getting into that many great positions, but what that's doing is just creating that space for Azpilicueta to go into, and he's done a
Mascherani with the throw. Here he is again. Gallo making his presence felt. Cano.
Come on.
Mateus Pereira. Alvarez. Nice towards Marega. Altasari. Alvarez.
Do not let him have a time and space.
Marega helps it on. Cano into a decent area.
Out!
Came for Ricardo.
Out!
Altasari.
And he's absolutely shanked it. He's absolutely shanked it.
Ziyech looking for Lukaku.
Go on, Lukaku. Strength. Lukaku.
Romelu
Is he back?
Lukaku
Oh.
gets himself
Oh,
into the
yeah, Lukaku. Try to do too much. Try to do too much.
You know, his feet haven't looked as quick.
Why was no one there supporting him?
Very, very best. He can run at players like that. He's got the twinkle toes. Not really had that just now. He just almost it's like the ball.
And eventually one of them's got to go in the back of the net. Eventually.
Nice to see it.
Lukaku.
Yes.
Kovacic.
Yes.
Now Havertz.
Go on, Havertz, lad. Havertz.
Stands it up. Lukaku
Yes.
leaves it. Aspilicueta
Oh, he's missing.
sent it
Come on,
to the
Lukaku.
Belgian.
You
They got
twat.
their lines all wrong there.
Oh. That's been someone going with a pulled off.
He's making a good game. I mean, Havertz is brilliant down the left-hand side there. I mean, you almost cannot speak about him without saying the word elegant. The way he takes the ball, the way he holds the ball. He finds the perfect ball to the back post, but not enough players in the box when it was cut back.
Well, his side are the most successful club in Asia and Saudi Arabia, and that does come at a price. High expectations and big pressure to win. Did win the Asian Champions League trophy, but the team fourth in the Saudi top flight, likely to slip further down the table in the coming days while they're participating in this tournament. There are
Well done, ref. This ref's letting them all go. But come on, boys.
Champions League winners will put some more credit in the back is Rudiger.
How is that not a foul? How is that not a foul? He got pushed. Swimming the ball with his heels.
Tackle there wasn't, and Rudiger was fabulous at that lane, running from the back, breaking lines, confusion.
Silva, you need to start marking Marega.
They're not expecting him to come from those areas.
Do not let him be marked by Alonso because he'll get absolutely crucified. He'll get absolutely crucified. Christensen is down.
Christensen, who is making his 150th appearance for Chelsea today.
Come on, boys.
Just needed a moment. How many more appearances he'll make at the end of this season and beyond is still up for debate.
Yeah, I mean, he had a very good period, but he has been bedeviled by injuries for a while.
Come on.
He doesn't seem to get a long period playing in the team
Good
together.
22 minutes for us.
Some sort of little injury stops
We've had
him.
chances and we should at least be 1-0 up in this game.
Ziyech. Not sure if that was a big step over or an attempted pass. Either way, it didn't come off. This is Kovacic for Chelsea. Now,
Come on.
Rudiger.
That's a foul, ref.
Havertz.
How is that not a foul?
Dramatically for the referee's liking. Almeouf.
Yeah, oh,
Chelsea players went for it. The third collects.
yeah, but he also got the one thing that I've just noticed that they're doing is every time they go attacking, they're trying to find Musa Marega every time.
That's not his best touch, but you're looking at Chelsea just now.
But the difference is Musa Marega is being marked by Thiago Silva. So, and Thiago Silva knows how to deal with it. We'll know how to deal with it because he does it all the time. So we know how to do it. It's better than having him marked by Alonso because Alonso would be crucified by Marega. He'll get bullied off the ball every time. That's a foul.
No foul there.
Oh, this referee's letting literally everything go.
Quer.
Literally, we should have had at least 2 free kicks, and he's not giving a single free kick in this game.
Back it goes to Al-Ansari.
Does he not even know what a whistle is?
Mateus Pereira. Pereira.
on.
There's room here for Albarak. Got the cross in.
Get it out!
Christensen.
Out!
Sharani.
Well defended, Silva.
Thiago Silva judged it well. Little bit of pressure though.
Yet again, Thiago Silva comes to our rescue. Again.
There's real capabilities when they get the ball in the last third from Al Hilal.
Oh, there he is, that Al-Shurani or whatever his name is. The guy I always keep backing on FIFA, but I actually do like him because he's actually, for a 98 low rated player, you would take it. Especially, you don't think a lot of people don't think Saudi players are that quick. He's quick.
Most of the man were looking at Pereira. That bit of a knock, but he scored against Chelsea, hasn't he?
I think he's the highest rated Saudi player in the actual game, I think.
April, 2 assists as well that he laid on. It's only the second time that Chelsea had conceded 5 at home in a Premier League game. One of the only games where Chelsea have been beaten by...
I don't know any other player that's well known in that would be a Saudi origin or like nationality.
And also bizarre weekend, I remember there was some strange results.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look on FIFA later and see who actually is the higher rated to compare them together. Compare them. Come on, boys! Come on, Chelsea. We should be winning. We should be winning. If Lukaku knew how to finish.
But then don't create enough chances. And you can hold the ball as long as you like, but then a bit of frustration.
Our best chance has been for Lukaku, and the ball went through both of his legs.
At the moment, Chelsea and indeed Thomas Tuchel were thinking they could really do with getting this opening goal.
Come on. That's a ball. Oh, you twat.
Marega. Picked up by Rudiger.
Wow. Alonso just went and outstrafed Milson Marega. Have I just seen that correctly? Lukaku.
It's Lukaku.
Oh, Lukaku, you finally had an attempt. Well done.
Yeah, that's what I see from Lukaku. That's what he's absolutely.
How weird that Lukaku's up against the Korean Jun. So you should out ace that guy.
Kept it low there, kept it on target.
What?
Didn't find the corner. But that's a little bit better for him over Lukaku.
Is he doing that like my best mate Vincent Boubacar?
He's not had much to do so far.
I love Vincent Boubacar.
Nice situation for Chelsea to be in, according to Zollo, with the competition.
Because mostly everywhere that guy's been, he scored goals.
Heroics with Senegal at AFCON, and Kepa doing pretty well while he's been away.
That's unlucky Lukaku.
This opportunity from Romelu Lukaku. Just bounced off players, they bounced off him. He keeps his
The
control.
weird thing is, why is Lukaku not doing this in the league, but he's now, because it's a big game, he's now decided I'm going to play like that and use his strength.
Through here for Lukaku, the keeper gets there first.
He's actually now starting to do it.
He appreciated the idea.
Yeah, lost play on the shoulder, Lukaku. You can see the movement.
Come on, boys.
That was it, a little bit of a half yard.
Come on, Chelsea.
Quite getting him in there.
Get you ready in the game.
Very, very best, but he keeps on
Guys,
playing
put your
the
question in the
shot.
chat, like, subscribe if you are new.
Havertz.
Come on, Alonso, put the ball in the box.
3 in the box to aim for.
Don't shoot. I don't trust Alonso when he shoots. And Alonso, that's on a shit pass, because he's a shit cunt.
Marega takes the contact.
Yep, well done. Well done.
Free kick.
Well done, Alonso. Well done, Alonso. You put us in that position, you dickhead.
But Thiago Silva comes in at the back here and he doesn't often dive in, does he?
Malik Sarr wouldn't have done that. He would have cleared it into Rose head.
Well, the referee spotted it.
He certainly saw it.
But clever centre backs, they do that though, don't they?
I'm glad Silva didn't get put there, because
They do it on the halfway line.
then Alonso will definitely be getting it. Why would you make a mistake so that your player can get himself booked?
Well, we have live Rugby League on 4. Super League touches down on terrestrial.
Oh yeah,
Time
they've
ever.
now actually shown it. Oh, Leeds Rhinos versus Warrington Wolves. Just telling us about.
Hills will also be bringing you the final and third, fourth playoff of the FIFA Club World Cup on Saturday in what is shaping up to be a jam-packed schedule of.
No, I'm just saying. No, but I'm just saying that they're just announcing it because it's I think first time ever that they're. But that's the first. No, but this is the first one that they've announced of the new season being on Channel 4.
It's been an interesting opening half an hour.
Maybe
No,
the
I
question
mean
is
the
about
first game
Chelsea
of the
is
new
the
season.
pass. One of the things that Tuchel often does is,
Yeah,
you know, when he
for
gets
the
to
new
half
season.
time, if it's slowed down, this sort of pass,
Yeah.
he says, no, you've got to move it quicker.
They've done a
Because if you
good
move it
thing.
quicker,
They
it'll
picked
tire
that game.
players
It
out
looks like it's going to be
and
a
it could
very
make a difference, but it has been a good
interesting game.
Ziyech took it down beautifully.
Oh, Ziyech! Ziyech! Yes! Yes! No! We're doing everything right other than players actually having a shot. But we are actually giving it a right good go.
Kovacic. One for Rudiger. Here's Havertz.
It's just that they're defending very well.
Kovacic.
This is going to take one goal wins this game.
In towards Havertz.
Oh, why put too much on it again? Too much on it.
That's Spilicueta getting into that inverted position again. You know, this thing, as soon as Ziyech goes wide, he will then go into what
I'm just saying, when I mean by putting too much on it, as he put too much power on the cross, that meant he couldn't get the header, enough of the header. You put it a little bit left.
Managers love to do that and get their players to go from
Repeat.
wing backs from full back area into.
Stick to defending.
Generally never picked up
Usually that ZH or something like that does.
Just a look, it was half a foot too high for
Come on, Chelsea! Come on, I want someone just to score, for crying out loud.
Igalo with the chest off.
We need Lukaku to start banging in some goals and get his confidence back. Well, let's see how it goes. Hey, let's all pray. Let's see what happens. Wait and see. If anything happens, you see my.
Kovacic in a bit of a tight spot then. Gets out of
Let's
it
come
nicely.
on. Kovacic. Oh,
Pulls it on for
go on.
Havertz.
Havertz, do something.
Lukaku waits.
Yes.
Havertz
Yes.
keeps on going.
Havertz crossed it in.
Gets it in towards
Lukaku. Oh!
Romelu Lukaku.
He's
from
back.
point-blank
Big Rob is
range.
back.
Just what Chelsea wanted.
Big Rob is back.
And perhaps just what Romelu Lukaku needed. given
Big
the way
Rob
things have been
is
going
back.
for him.
1-0 Chelsea.
Hilal nil.
Get in.
Chelsea won.
Well, it just made a nuisance
About
of it.
bloody time.
Well done, Kai Havertz.
But
he's asked the questions there. He's kept his balance, stayed in his seat.
the one thing I will say is, it's not the cleanest of goals you'll ever score, but it's luck. Luck has gone our way for
Get
once.
between the sticks. When the ball's in there, get between the sticks. You never know when it's going to drop to you, and he's arrived.
I'll say it's a bit of good fortune
He's been
that it came.
for one of those tap-ins, hasn't he?
I'm happy that he scored, but you would.
The season for
But I'm just not going as mad as I would if it was a really, really good goal. It's just,
one that has Chelsea on
Yeah.
course to make it through to the
I'm happy that we scored. It's just, I'm just saying there was a lot of good fortune about that because the defender literally didn't put himself in glory by just literally chesting it to our player, which is,
At this point in time, they can take the foot off the gas
You-
slightly. They can hold the ball. They dominated push.
Yeah,
They dominated
that's what I'm
push.
saying.
In fact, they can allow maybe Al-Hilal to come onto them a little bit, which may be the more gaps behind.
I'm the one team that I really want to beat because they think they're the bee's knees is that Palmeiras for winning that same trophy twice in a row.
going the long way round.
Yeah, it's just the one. I will say this: if we make it, because this is a thing we always got to watch out for, is that the difference between Al Hilal and Palmeiras is 100 times up there.
Chelsea fans
And if we
ahead
don't
of
take
this,
chances like that, they'll definitely bury them.
main question, as well as being when will the next book from Pat Nevin come out, was whether the relationship between Romelu Lukaku and Chelsea.
And there'll be
kicking
someone
heels
who
whether
can give us a bit of an
it was
insight
gonna
into that team,
work
which
out
is Kennedy,
for both
who's already
parties.
played against them
After all
in the
that's
final
gone
of the
both
Copa
on and off the pitch
Libertadores.
this season.
Well, I know how it can be healed. It's not complicated.
So at least he might be able to give the players a bit of an insight.
That's it. It is it. And we could do a lot of other things into it, style-wise, etc. And how he plays next to how unexpected method of playing by Thomas Tuchel's teams. It's not a natural perfect fit. If he scores a bunch of goals,
And they are the most successful. Yeah.
Here's Hakim Ziyech.
And they are the most successful, I think, Middle Eastern or Arab team there is.
Final defeat to Corinthians. Petr Cech actually addressed the team earlier on today. He started
But
in
they
that final. That's
usually
well
they'll
better.
go and win
He's
like the
only
league
made
and
the
stuff,
substitute
but they look like they're not
just
this
to
year.
reinforce that message about
Oh.
how they can etch their names into
They're
football.
literally like 13 to 14 points off top.
What we've said about Hilal showing some promise. Kepa still yet to make a save.
exactly, and it's for 5
Get
minutes,
him,
it
boys!
looked as if, they
Hello!
couldn't get the ball down, they couldn't pass it.
Hello, Riley, hello. I'm watching it on E4. E4.
I think the teams are showing against Chelsea this season, one or two chances sometimes is all that is actually needed. And even though Chelsea have got that goal,
Yeah, someone's asked where I'm watching it on, and I'm saying E4.
sitting back in his armchair now, maybe sitting back now, would probably really want that second goal so he could really relax.
It's Chelsea 1, Al Hilal 0. Big wrong with the goal. About bloody time.
It would be very, very difficult for him to be staying calm when he can't be.
Because he should be doing it regularly for us, not just in this tournament. He's got to do it in every game.
It's going to be tricky for him to give a video team talk before the game because the connectivity around this stadium isn't great. Well, great defending here from Chelsea
Yeah.
to allow the effort on goal, but one that Montasari can't take.
Come on, boys!
Watched the previous game Al Hilal played. They scored 6 goals, but 2 or 3 of them were superb goals.
Yeah, but you also got to think,
Neat little one,
and
two,
even they
one,
said
two,
in the
stuff,
studio
could understand it,
that
but
there's a
it's
difference of calibre between Al Jazeera and Chelsea.
even good
It's on.
defences.
We're 100 times better than what they are.
This game is the dead, the previous one, against Al Jazeera. But they are capable.
They did fall behind in that game to Al Jazeera as well.
Even though Al Jazeera are the UAE champions of their main league.
Scoring the first of the 6 that they put past Al Jazeera. Jorginho wriggled on to Ziyech.
Yeah.
Loving roll from him. Feeding Havertz. Thought about having a pop. Sends it on to Ziyech.
Go on.
Who will-
Oh, don't have a shot from there. Just wait till you get into like the box or something to have a shot.
There goes Hilal, and again, Rudiger says no way through.
Yep. When you got Rudiger and Silva, you're guaranteed to not concede.
And then they don't bother with that team, they just really go
You're guaranteed.
incredible quick. I don't think people realise how stunningly quick they are. I mean, apart
Come
from the
back,
fact
come
that
back,
they're
come
the best
back.
Given all of his attributes, you would have thought they might just say here's a
Come on.
Yeah, there must be a temptation of doing that because I think
Yeah.
it's massively risk if he doesn't actually see that contract at Chelsea.
Come on.
And every Chelsea fan watching is saying so.
If we can get to half time 1-0 up, or maybe get another goal, and then
Azpilicueta's header was handy.
Oh.
Lukaku had gambled, he might have been in.
I suppose the thing he didn't expect was a towering header at the back post from us.
because we know from previous what can happen when we concede, when we score one. Our heads sometimes drop, and it lets the other team go and score.
And every time they overcover, Azpilicueta always throws from just run into that position there. And they haven't found an answer to it.
Yep, he's got the Korean. Is marking Lukaku. What a wrong mistake, fella. Scrawny guy against an absolute muscular of a man.
Very good put his head to it.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Mount come on in the second half to try and get something moving.
Oh, no foul. Well, I was about to say no foul. The whistle was a bit late in
Yeah.
coming. Mr. Marega thought he was away.
I'm gonna say on that one that is harsh, because it's just that Marega's just shown strength and Alonso is just Jorginho's just gone down so easily.
It's clever, but that doesn't work. And Marega just jumps to the side and goes past him. That's a very, very dangerous position.
That's the one thing we need, someone who can go up against Musa Marega and have this literally can't get pushed off the ball. We need someone with strength to go up against him.
A couple of grumbles about that. And Jorginho's in the side. It does make the pace.
Because the person who's come up against him is Marcos Alonso, who literally will get pushed off the ball every time. The only player that's managing to do anything to Marega is Silva.
He's managed to prize a
Thiago Silva is the only player that's managed to literally stand ground of Marega, because he's using his strength to literally push people out of the way, and our players are literally going down so easily because of it, and the referee's buying it, which I don't want to see, because still try and stay on your feet.
keeper's come a long way.
Go on! Oh, unlucky. Chelsea 1-0 up against Al Hilal. 5 minutes to go to half time. 5 minutes.
He's the captain of the club, Al Mayouf. Igalo, nicely done. Got the wrong side of Christensen, who then recovered.
Well
really
done!
well.
Well done! Looked like Igalo was going through and Christensen just went and tackled him. If he did that wrong, he could have been off. What a time, what a good timing tackle that was. He got hold of the ball. Absolutely brilliant. And what made it even better, Igalo was on the goal side of him. That shows how good of a challenge Christensen did, because literally he was facing towards the goal and Ziyech was on the opposite side to him, so that could have gone wrong. And we knew he scored again, but offside. We could be scoring more, but it's just due to their defence, keep blocking everything, sticking out legs and everything.
Not seen too much from him.
That's going to be a foul, that's going to be a booking, that has to be it. He didn't look like he get the ball there, to be fair.
Marega or Igalo have really been able to make any serious inroads.
Come on, Chelsea!
Some have said that in Tuchel's absence, they've had to receive a lot of support from all of those within the Chelsea setup. He said that the impact of Petr Cech has been crucial as well. He's got a really good feel for when they need him and when to step
If it
up.
wasn't for
He doesn't
Petr
make a
Cech,
skill,
he wouldn't have
but
got
he's
to Edouard
every
Mendy.
single meeting,
The absolute
just the right amount of support.
most cheap keeper we've ever had.
Just the
I think one of the best, other than Cech, we've ever had.
for Marcos Alonso.
That's a ball! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Nice idea.
Oh!
Not quite the right
If that
execution,
was
but
pulled off, then that was
just
definitely a
starting to
FIFA
burn
goal.
at times now.
When you cross it in, head it back, across the goal, and then someone just taps it in. Nearly happened. Oh, nearly
He
happened.
knows where that space is. It's the same ball again. Just pull off the back post and you will maybe A, get a chance of B, certainly try to get across to one of your teammates. That was good intelligence.
Someone in yellow, get your head onto it. Come on. Come on, Chelsea. Wow, 5th corner of the game. I thought we had more than that. Come on, head, 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 head. Shoot! Oh, Alonso had a shot. At least someone's had a shot.
On target at the weekend, so entitled to chances on there.
Okay. At least if we keep having the attempts, at least we're knocking on the door.
Technical looks good, you know, absolutely perfect technique there.
Oh, he was upset, Jardine, you French git.
Even from the start of the game, you can see a difference in Lukaku.
Now, definitely gives me an incentive to win. Win against a French git.
And now lays it off for Havertz. Looking for it back, it goes to Ziyech instead. And Ziyech has a go.
Oh!
Catching practice for Almo.
Lucky Ziyech.
He scored a cracker from almost exactly the same position.
Why couldn't you Ziyech do your Spurs goal again? Literally the Premier League goal of the season, which it will be.
Easy ball in. That was the correct ball to play. And that's the sort of thing that would frustrate Lukaku actually.
Come on. So quickly gonna have a look. Need to have a look quickly at who's on. Have a look who's on Chelsea's bench today while the game's on, just so we can have a look and think. That's, if it was me, even with 1-0, I would say take off either Kovacic or Jorginho, bring on Kante, and literally go for the second. If we're more likely to get a second, I think with Kante on. And I would say, who would I take off if we were to take off Havertz or Ziyech? I wouldn't even take any of them off. We've got Sarr. I would take, if it was me, it would be Kante would be coming off, Jorginho would come off for Kante, and Christian, whoever on that side, whoever's in that left back position, I would take them off and bring Sarr on.
Off the scale. I mean, as a ball playing centre half, I don't know if I've seen a better one.
Oh, Romelu Lukaku! Oh, Romelu Lukaku!
His very, very best in his mid to late 20s. It's an astonishing play.
So far, so good for Zolko and co. And there is the
half time, folks! Chelsea 1.
Close range finish. Chelsea in
Al Hilal 0 in the FIFA Club World Cup semi-final. And as it stands, Chelsea are going to be playing Palmeiras in the final. As it stands. No, but I'm just saying as it stands. It's us in the final, but there's still a long way to go. And for me, we would have to, I would say, take off Jorginho and bring on Kante to literally make us even better going forward, because Kovacic and Kante, when them two are together, we tend to be a lot more attacking. And then whoever's playing left back, take them off and bring Sarr on. That means if we get into any bother, he can be sorted that out and get it clear like he always does. Because he seems to play better in left back than he does in centre back. And then to basically save the extra sub and basically save Mount for the final if we make it. So it means he can rest any injury that he has or niggles. Guys, won't be long. Be back in a few. I am now back, folks. That quickly. Half time. Chelsea 1, Al Hilal 0. He's still 50. He said it could have been better. My dad said it could be better because we had chances that we could have scored before we went 1-0 up. Especially with Lukaku when it went through his legs and tried to actually hit the ball and missed it completely. No, but he's just saying with the chances that we had, we should have scored more than the one that we have already scored. Yeah, but the difference is, and he even said, the reason why I even told him the reason why we're not scoring is the fact every time we're having a shot, their players are literally jumping in front of it or sticking a leg out and putting their body on the line. And he's also the same as me, that he thinks Kante has to come on, and he also thinks someone needs to go that has got strength to go up against Marega because he's bullying our players on that side. And if they're not careful, he'll do that, and he'll go through on goal if you're not careful. That's what you just got to be aware of. Oh, and I'm looking forward to this. Some nice chili and homemade garlic bread. But my mum's homemade garlic bread looks like a pizza slice. It's just with the bits that my mum had left from making the homemade pizza yesterday. So just thought you'd give it a go. Try something new. It was like a whole pizza, but it was like homemade, and then these are just the leftover from the dough, the homemade dough. So they thought instead of buying garlic bread, let's see how it goes and how it tastes with homemade. And the flavour it's gonna have is garlic. It's gonna be like garlic flavoured. Just put a bit of garlic in it.
Just too static to me.
What do you think there would be? He's been there all season. It's not like he just arrived in the.
Only thing I will say is it does taste nothing like garlic bread. Because garlic bread, you get an absolute crunch to it. This one, it's like a pastry type. So it's a bit of a different type of garlic bread. So if it being crunchy, it's a bit more pastry like. You have something from Greg's or something like that, where all the pieces will just flake off. So it's like that. Yeah. Because a lot of the times I've had a little treat from Greg's or something, and then literally all of stuff will be falling on your hands and everything, and you just get really messy.
If he's 100% fit, he goes quicker with power to his left and gets a shot away.
I only have Greg's once in a blue moon because literally everything that they sell is quite high. It's all in like red and everything, but it's a once a month treat.
He's not 100% there yet. This is what I like. He's using his power and gets a shot.
Because it's good because Greg's actually now show all their calories and everything, because that's what players have got to do now.
As I said before the game, when Chelsea dominate possession, they just lack that spark.
Right.
And I'm just hoping that in the second half, a bit of a telling off.
That's why I always look at stuff before I have it, and I'll have something quite. I don't have something if it's in red, but I'll have it as a treat, or I'll have something small. That's why usually I have like a cookie or something.
Al Hilal who need a goal. They do have a manager with Champions League pedigree on their bench.
Because I don't have sausage rolls because it gets too messy for me.
I think he has to keep it as tight as possible. I think he cannot just go out and put more attackers in I think he needs to keep it 1-0 for as long
I'm
as
thinking.
possible. The last 10 minutes, 15 minutes of the game, you try to open it up a little bit.
Yeah,
You
no.
try to score that goal because you know if you're gonna open it up too early,
Mm.
you know, with the quality of Chelsea,
Right.
they can kill it. You don't want that. You want to make it 1-1 and hopefully go to extra time and try to win it like that.
Let's
But
do that, and I'll put a poll out for you guys so you guys can vote.
All right, well, we'll see what they do when we return for the second half in a couple of minutes' time. A place in the Club World Cup final against the...
There we go, for you guys to vote. Card shows. Hopefully Big Ron can get some more gold. Hopefully. Oi. Ha ha, funny. Waka waka, He comes from Africa. Douche. Yeah, because it's the song that the fans have started singing this season because of Edward Mendy. Whoa! Come on, let's get ready for the second half. Hopefully we can score some more bangers. Yeah, because I remember the last time we were in it, at the end of the game, he was in tears because it was the one trophy he hasn't won. John Terry, Frank Lampard, nearly won every trophy there has to, except for this.
Chelsea are a goal up
And that was because of stupid, fat Spanish waiter putting David Luiz in wrong position. Which Thomas Tuchel or any manager in life would never do that because they're not stupid enough to do it.
Even more so now they've got a one-goal lead.
Yeah, plenty of positives to take from the first half. We're winning that midfield battle. I think the game's going to open up.
I'm hoping that he brings someone on
We're going to see plenty more.
for the second half.
Excellent. And we've seen Romelu Lukaku get off the mark. Who next would you like to see grab a goal?
I would like Harvest to get a goal. I think he deserves one. He's working really
Wow.
hard.
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank has actually said he would want Havertz to get the next. Wants Havertz to get a goal because he said he deserves it.
A goal, it would be good for the team.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Chelsea made it to the final 10 years ago, only to lose against Brazilian side. There's another Brazilian team awaiting this Saturday, Palmeiras, the South American champions. As it stands, Chelsea are booking themselves a place in that final on Saturday, but there's 45 minutes still to go with only.
Oh, it's on Saturday.
Let's see.
I thought it was on Sunday.
The second half holds in the company of our commentators, Pat Nevin and first Mark Scott.
Thanks very much indeed, James. Yes, Chelsea halfway there. And Romelu Lukaku's goal is the reason that they are halfway there. And as Pat was saying, it's probably been one of his better performances. So
What he?
far
Yep.
this season.
How did I guess it? I predicted the future.
As well.
I predicted the future. I predicted it. Call me Mystical Jam.
At the weekend against Plymouth, has had some
I said at half time he needs to bring on Kante, take Jorginho off. What's done? Took Kante off, took Kante on, brought Jorginho off.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you're going to get energy. You mentioned the first.
Because I think you needed to do that so that we can then be. Then as soon as Kante comes on, you'll be thinking, now we're definitely going for the second.
However, Jorginho generally played through.
just the one
Because remember how we played in games when Kovacic and Kante played together. Them two work well together.
had a spell out
More.
at the back end of last year with that knee injury picked up in the Champions League against Juventus.
Come on, Chelsea. Let's now go and let's get a second.
And I say this with care, a couple of tour games. And it's really weird that because it's such a
Come on, Chelsea.
8.5, 9 out of 10 player. He's had a couple of ones where, he's not quite been himself. But he's got so much in the bank. People love him so much for what he's done for not only the club, Chelsea, but for France as well, that, he will allow the odd week.
Ugh. Let's have the fucking. Sorry if you're any language in here. It's just fucking mushrooms. Go and stand up, bloody cunts.
For Chelsea over the course of 90 minutes then, N'Golo Kante, can't remember the last time that he would have been
The
second to
devil-
anyone in that regard.
Devil's food.
Some of Jorginho's stats sometimes
Ugh.
surprise you when he feels if he doesn't play the ball forward and you look at stats. You
There's a
realise-
saying in our family where most people, if they don't like a specific food, they call it the devil's food.
For all the talk
They
before
literally won't go anywhere near it, smell it, even touch it.
that Al
It's that. It's like that something.
got in
My
the
dad's
offside.
my dad's
We know
rhubarb.
that they've got good quality up front. We know that they can fight
My dad will go
against
nowhere
the
near it, or he said he doesn't even want it in the house.
strong suit as well. But so far, Kepa with just that one very routine save before half time to make. Here's Mateus Pereira. He's been
Dad does, I don't. I've never had it before, but I know I'm not going to like it. If I don't like, say, something like cabbage or something like that, I'm not going to like beetroot. My dad said it's very similar. Very similar as in, like, taste. But it's just, they look very similar. There's nothing in that, ref.
Havertz, confident, beautifully done.
Go on!
Havertz.
Go on, Havertz!
Ziyech as well. The ball is surely for Ziyech.
Oh!
Post instead.
Just look at the similarity to that, to the goal he scored to win the Champions League final for Chelsea, getting through 1-1 with the goalkeeper there. I mean, he really ought to get it under control that little bit quicker. I think he gets under control brilliantly.
Nearly 2-0.
Elegantly and quickly takes it away. Had to look up there, but then he takes a little bit. One touch, I would say, for too much.
Havertz has just hit the
Having
post.
said that, had that dinked into the goal there, you'd have said genius.
He was
It wasn't far away.
being very cheeky. Tried to chip the keeper at his near post,
Could so easily
but didn't know that he was too near to the post.
2-0 Chelsea, and then you really, really would have struggled to see how Al Hilal could get back into it, given what they've offered so far as an attacking force.
I'll show you about Havertz though. I mean, his pace there was actually quite stunning. It's one of the things that you don't think about because he looks so languid a lot of the time. When he wants
Come on,
to,
boys.
he really put on the afterburns.
Come on.
Kovacic. Christensen. Here's Ziyech. Conte.
That's a
And a tussle there. And
well done.
eventually goes Chelsea's way.
Wow. I thought Scanty would get pushed off that ball, but Scanty didn't let him have none of it.
Here's Thiago Silva. Now it's Christensen. Oh, looking for Lukaku.
Oh, Lukaku.
It was a good ball, but Lukaku.
Stay on side, Big Rob.
It was interesting listening to Jimmy at half time talking about Romelu. It's certainly clear
That's the only
now.
bad thing with Lukaku is spending too much time offside.
Try to play in the shoulder and go a little bit
That
early.
he needs to learn to be on side a lot more.
Because they feel, oh, I need to go a little bit too early. For not, strangely enough, another player who's like it is Timo Werner. It's not necessary to go that early because there's a gap there. The players, you've got to trust them to be good enough to find you if you find yourself in that gap. So, at least again, Lukaku's trying to get moving, he's trying to get behind the defence, he's trying to play in the shoulder.
Come on.
He didn't look along the right
Come on, throw.
Cuellar dropping deep. On it goes from Al-Sharani. Here he is again. Cano. Pereira. Straight to Rudiger. Gets it back though. And lunges in. Conte in just the right spot. Ziyech sticks out a boot, but Al Hilal still have it. Pereira has it as well. Cano. Marega. Alvarez. Igalo. Cano.
Way!
Better.
I would say that's the best concerted piece of play we've seen from Al Hilal during this entire match so far. I mean, they kept the ball well. Nice little 1-2s, you know. As I said before, when they play their best, it's one touch. They move quickly, good understanding with each other, and it ends up with a decent
Come on, board.
first goal. That is the best movement. That is the best they've played in any part of the game so far. The question is, can they continue to do that in the second half?
It was really well collected by
That's a foul. Well done, ref.
Alonso, who was then not well challenged by Cano.
There are not too many complaints from Chelsea players there. I think look to be an honest attempt for the ball. We'll see here again the slow motion. Starts to show a bit. He gets plenty of the ball. It is a free kick, and I think I suspect Alonso will survive.
Azpilicueta. Ziyech. Oh, beautiful stuff. It's Conte.
Yes.
Split the difference there between Lukaku and
Okay.
Azpilicueta. Otherwise, Chelsea were in.
Got in two minds, simple as that. You know, because he knows you want to get the ball down to Lukaku. The most normal thing is to roll your centre forward in if you can. But then he's halfway through the movement and thinks actually the correct ball here is Azpilicueta. And as you say, split the difference, got him out of the right.
Mateo Kovacic. Room here for Conte. Pass is on.
Soon
to
as
Ziyech.
Scanty has come on, Chelsea played even more better.
Ziyech just bit off a bit more than he could chew. Conte.
He's how I like to foul a lot.
Now Thiago Silva. Into Conte. No, left it. Igalo chases.
Aspilicueta, that's the second time you've missed.
I think that was
Timed the ball.
Aspilicueta's
That's been passed
ball,
here.
I think. The ball round the corner was perfect. Just wasn't quite ready for it. Sometimes you watch N'Golo Kante, he's from a different level.
Go on.
Here's Lukaku for Kai Havertz. Alonso made the offer. Nearly came.
Corner, come on.
Lukaku smashed over the top by Gustavo Koya.
Romelu Lukaku's reaction in the middle is I've seen so often this season. He sees the ball going out either right or left, and he wants the ball between the defender and the goalkeeper. And when it doesn't come in there, he's so frustrated because he knows that had that ball come in there, he's got a chance of a tap in. He's wanting that ball. That's the ball above everything else in his career that he's scored more goals off, and it isn't being played in where he wants it. You can see the frustration.
In from Ziyech, Christensen went down. Referee says get up, ball still alive. Havertz couldn't quite get there. Well,
Referee, do you know there's a thing called VAR?
penalty area. Christensen took a tumble. Cesar Ramos was right on top of it. We'll see it again here.
He literally got taken out, ref.
I think Twickenham possibly would have been a better position for that tackle. See it again here. Maybe a little bit from Christensen first, but he's got in front of the defender. And basically that's a penalty kick.
Well, Mauro Villano,
So basically, we just have had a penalty and the referee did nothing.
Obviously didn't see any reason to alert Cesar Ramos to the challenge.
He would argue it wasn't obvious because it was.
From what Pat Devin was saying, he was doing a rugby style challenge.
That's a poor piece of defending.
Alvarez on the move here. Nice feet. Nowhere to go though. Pereira digs it in. That's handy. But,
Well done.
misjudged the flight.
Again, I think it was quite good movement there from Al Sharani. He comes to the left back, and he's not had many opportunities to do it in this game. I think that might have been just a little bit of a switch off for a moment there, from Aspilicueta. And the perfect ball he might have found himself in, but you now begin to see little bits of it again. The fullbacks coming on, overlapping a bit. Again, just we're seeing the studio at half time. As the game develops, we'll just see a few more chances.
Come on.
Here goes Ziyech.
Go on, Ziyech. Go on. Go on, Hakim. Oh, unlucky.
Lukaku. It was a bit casual though, the pass, which allowed Al Sharani to nip in.
Al Sharani. Al Sharani.
Running out of pitch. This Al Hilal side really like to get the ball out wide, get the runners down the flanks. Not seen enough of that, although I guess you have to give Chelsea credit for not allowing them to do that.
And that's the problem. When you're playing in that game, you want to play your game, what you're best at. But, the opposition, Aspilicueta's not giving any space up there. Look how tight he is up the field there. I mean, yeah, his fullbacks are a wing back, but he's right up the pitch in the wingers position. They're given no space whatsoever. You always have to take that into consideration. They are stopping the opposition doing what they're good at.
Aspilicueta's throw, connected by Havertz. Thiago Silva. Rudiger. Lovely swivel. And snap forwards for Ziyech.
Oh, look at Ziyech.
It's one of those classic odd ones. That's a right foot take. That's an absolute right foot take. And I think it's an easy take if you're going right foot because it's so left footed. I wonder if he was offside there. Yeah, it's going a bit too early, so I wouldn't have mind anyway. But you can take that with your right foot quite easily. But because he's so left footed, he doesn't even trust his man.
Not much for those of an Al Hilal persuasion to get excited about so far. Good header from Christensen. Ziyech. Kovacic moves it on. Rudiger. Ooh, under pressure, he's lost out there, and all of a sudden, here come Al Hilal. It's Odion Igalo. Good block from Thiago Silva. Bit of a let off that though for Chelsea.
Well, it's the same thing that's happened. It happened 10-15 seconds into the game. Chelsea caught in the midfield. I think it might be Christensen, can't remember. right at the start of the game, there was a break on. Well, take a chance like that, because if you have got your back to the goal, your midfielders have come beyond you, they're right on your back line. On the other hand, that is the joy of having a back three. You still get three guys back there.
The insurance policy paying off as sets that on for Lukaku. It's just a bit wide. If it had been angled a bit more centrally, and as long as he was onside, he was through.
Yeah, a little bit of curl in the ball. There wasn't any curl. Question mark whether it would have been offside or not. Again, getting into exactly the right areas. Finds himself in a massive amount of space with no centre back close to him. Very unfortunately, Lukaku was probably thinking to himself, you know, I'm in the right place. It's all about delivery, lads.
Christensen slotted through for Conte to chase. He'll get there as well. N'Golo Conte waits for support. Slightly behind Azpilicueta. Collected by Ziyech. Poked over to Havertz. Kovacic. Space here for Ziyech. You can see what he was up to, but not quite enough pace on the pass. Oh, Conte did really well. Lukaku screaming for it. Conte goes the other way. Conte again. Now Lukaku. Ziyech! Not a bad try.
Brilliant technique. I mean, he's had to take quite a bit off it because he's coming across it. A bit of spin. And because he has got that technique in him, I suspect that was going for the top corner. Might get a better idea of it here. Yeah, keeper had it because he had to take some of the power off it. Lovely play in the
Come on, Chelsea, let's get another goal. Nearly did there.
The imagination to try that. I don't know if there's another player on that pitch that would have tried that specifically, would they?
An hour gone then in Abu Dhabi. Chelsea inching closer to a place in the final.
Come on, Chelsea.
Today against Palmeiras, who beat Al Ahly by 2-0 in the other semi-final. Final this Saturday at 4:30 UK time.
Come on, boys.
We'd love to be in that final, but you can't relax yet. Every Chelsea fan is watching this, thinking, we've been here before. You know, we controlled games and then the opposition have broken in, you know, they've got a chance or two. So there's no Chelsea fans watching this sitting thinking, this is done and dusted. No chance, no way. And that man there, maybe particularly more than anyone else, if you give a guy any opportunities at all, he's really capable of taking it.
Well, he hasn't scored against Chelsea before. 6 appearances in total against the Blues for Watford or Manchester United.
Come on, Chelsea.
Here is
Come on, get your head in the game.
nicely worked. Kovacic. Just
Unlucky
slightly
cover.
over it. Conte picks up the pieces but plays a poor ball himself. Alvarez there. John. Now Cuellar.
Come on. Oh, goal.
Musa Marega. Yang to Hilal. Al-Sharani.
Al-Sharani. Al-Sharani.
No easy gaps for the Saudi Arabians to hit. Al-Balahi. Dropping into the pocket, but it didn't reach him.
Come on, Chelsea. We should be doing. Should get the ball off of them.
Al-Dasari. Chihang. Al-Dasari. Briefly held up by Kovacic. Now Pereira. And Musa Marega! Good stop, Kepa.
Well done.
First serious save
Well done,
he
Kepa.
has had to make. And he did well to block Marega's route to an equaliser.
And thousands of Chelsea fans say, yep, that's what we know can happen. We're only, you know, one goal up, had the vast majority of the play, haven't put the game to bed yet, and big opportunities can come. No flag has gone up. I thought it may have been slightly offside, but no flag has gone up, and What a lift that's given Al Hilal. And the referee alerted to a little bit of wrestling between Azpilicueta and Marega.
Come on, Chelsea.
5 in blue for Pereira to aim for. And it's a poor corner.
Come on, boys.
You can hear the Al Hilal fans getting going anytime the team attack. Problem is, it hasn't been often enough. They have to wind it up a bit now. I hope there's a bit of tiredness comes from Chelsea.
And they're going to have themselves a free kick in a decent spot. After the challenge.
Why do a stupid challenge like that have it?
It's a foul. There's not a huge amount in it. And by the way, the step on his foot afterwards, I don't think it was deliberate. It was extremely painful, that could be. That's one of the best opportunities. It's kind of the ball the way it is these days. If you shoot from there, you actually want it to be that far out. You do not want it to be 20 yards. You want it to be 27, 28 yards so you can get up and down. It's probably just about the right distance.
For all of his improvements as well in terms of stats, you do feel Kepa's still somewhat susceptible to the long range strikes. Mateus Pereira has not done much so far this evening. He's favourite to have a strike here. It's Pereira.
Well done, Wall.
You need to get it up and down, that's what I'm saying. He's back far enough there. It is all about, you get the pace, you obviously have to get up and down, but it doesn't even look as if it's close to them having a straight.
Gustavo Coelho.
I was just hoping someone duck. Christensen didn't.
Al-Shirani, closed down by Conte, and it's another Al Hilal throw.
Did he want to get away with murder? Blind murder.
Incremental improvement from Al Hilal in this second half.
Not a rugby challenge, but that's on Lukaku this time. Oh, that's a disgrace. Disgrace. Oh, he did get booked. Number 6 for Al Hilal is booked.
Fitted into from Cuellar, and he gets a yellow card for it.
It's classically one
Yep,
of the
Cuellar got booked. Thank the Lord, someone finally got booked.
as long as you don't get another one afterwards. And that's the danger of getting that possession in. He's never going to get the ball there. I don't think actually Havertz wanted to go anywhere either. I think he was running out of a bit of gas and was quite happy to put the brakes on and take the free kick.
Oh, that's a ball. That is a ball and a half. Azpilicueta. Oh. Oh. What a play. That was.
See ball again over the top there. Azpilicueta and plenty of space there. Gets the ball in. I thought it was a clever ball. It was the right ball to play. I bet you any money the centre forwards was saying it wasn't. Wingers Union. The striker always wants it in there right away.
A quarter of the 90 minutes to go. Ziyech's delivery, keeper hesitated.
Oh.
Be the right choice because he made a
Oh,
gather from Havertz.
we nearly scored.
If you watch Havertz, before he came to Chelsea, that was his most common position to score a goal. But usually coming from a deeper area, headers in that sort of area, and you're not being covered, coming, ghosting out the back post there. Very, very talented man.
Clever run from Marega. Igalo waits in the middle. What's the ball in like? It's found Igalo! Thiago Silva's positioning spot on. Still alive though. Cano's
What a save!
tipped around the post by Kepa, who is suddenly becoming quite a busy man.
Get in, Kepa!
Yeah, it's changed now. Definitely changed now. The real confidence was grown up with his Al Hilal team, but that is a magnificent save. One-handed, across, but having the power.
What makes it that good of a save that he's made it so that it goes around the post.
Cano, very unlucky. And the last 10
What?
minutes, 13.
He's still alive here.
and usually,
Well, they're not happy with the.
and then usually it's Edouard Mendy doing something like that because he's done that a lot for us.
Kepa has the ball safely in his midst, and I think that there was a concern that he might not be up to the calibre of keeper that Chelsea needed, but he seems to.
Oh, nearly to Lukaku, nearly.
Proving to be a very reliable player for them now. In fact, he's actually got a higher save percentage than Mendy in the Premier League this season. Only Jose Sa of Wolves has a higher number than him, which I remember early on in his Chelsea career, the numbers were not good in that respect.
I think it meant that
Come on, Chelsea!
it costs a huge amount of money. The keepers don't come into their very, very best, to their mid-20s, almost at the eldest. Very few of them do. The ones that do come into their, are great keepers at 22, 23. You remember them because they're so unusual, but I agree with you. I think he's a vastly improved, much, much more mature goalkeeper than he was when he first came to Chelsea.
A lovely problem for Thomas Tuchel and co to have with Mendy returning. Now that hit.
Ooh,
Kepa
just
wide
wide.
from Mateus Pereira. But Al Hilal are just starting to grow in confidence.
I think Chelsea have to make a change now because they're now our second best for 10 or 15 minutes. Oddly enough, it's Parsley since
We can't hold out on a 1-0. It's not
and maybe one or two
what any team should be doing. You need to go for a second.
quite the same way as before. And I think Al Hilal feel it. They feel, wait a minute, we've got the fitness here.
What?
We're used to these conditions, which is a big difference as well. And they're growing into the game and believing it. And Thomas Tuchel was sitting on that bench just now. He would be looking nervously over at other players.
No, but they don't.
And Chelsea needed extra time to get past Plymouth in the FA Cup at the weekend, and extra time would be an operation
Oh,
if Al
bring on
Hilal
Mason
at that
Mount.
level.
Because usually as soon as he comes on, it usually changes how we play.
Al-Shirani. Ziyech had a slight
Speed, do I know? Can I please be at Chelsea Football Club? Because I know some good substitutes when I see one. But I wouldn't know who would come on for it. It would either have to be Havertz or Ziyech, because I know Lukaku won't come off.
back at Chelsea. This period that the Saudi Arabians have had in the game.
No, yeah, knowing. Oh, I didn't think that Havertz would have been Ziyech, but Ziyech has actually done not too bad.
Carlo just
Yeah.
outfooted by the deflection and bang on cue. Mason Mount ready to come on in that change that
Money Mace,
Chelsea needed to make.
Money Mace,
Very, very
Deckers
close.
to Money Mace.
Maybe obviously Ziyech. Now he's thinking either Mount or Callum Hudson-Odoi.
That's a foul, ref. That is a foul.
Callum Hudson-Odoi, for the pace that he can add to. Ziyech is getting a little bit frustrated there. I should just stop that there. It's nonsensical. Just a little bit of a jersey-pool, nothing more than that. But the energy you get from Mason Mount, if he's fully fit, is fantastic.
Mystic Pat was correct.
It's definitely the one you would make. And there might be a temptation, as the game goes on, to possibly.
Mount, you need a haircut.
Hudson-Odoi to come on for either Havertz or Lukaku.
It's been too long.
What other players are maybe burning with little niggles at the moment. So, understandable change. Losing the control of the game a little bit there, Mount will certainly give you the energy.
Havertz taking a tumble but not getting the whistle. His ball was risky, but just about reached Del Burrak.
Oh, he's just been sold. Whoever that player is has just been sold a dream.
Poked across for Al.
And I hate and Marcos Alonso's going to crucify us at some stage. No, look, because he's.
Al-Shirani. Corner.
Yeah.
Nervy times for Chelsea.
Yeah, you could feel it coming, 15 minutes ago. And it's slowly but surely built. And you look at it.
Dirty rat.
10, 15 minutes ago, Chelsea fans will not be relaxed. And this is why. This is absolutely why. They've certainly lost control of this game. And at the moment, I wouldn't say they're hanging on by the fingernails, but if they lose a goal, they will be.
Mateus Pereira's corner. Oh! chance for
No, don't let the Korean score. Don't let him score. Don't let Jan score.
That concern you see in Thiago Silva's face there, I was saying, and that can easily end up in the back of the net there. Kepa's rooted.
Yeah.
Thiago Silva come back there trying to get back on the line. That's unlucky. That's another close chance.
Wow.
And you've got to say, in the second half,
Wow.
by a distance, Al Hilal been the better team.
And every minute of all three of Korea Republic's matches at
Wow.
the last World Cup.
I'm spot on that I said that this would be a close game and one goal might win it.
Here's Kovacic.
But in fairness, we should have scored more than the one goal we have. Because in fairness, we should have had at least a chance of scoring a second. Because we should have had a penalty.
Fidgeting a bit at the moment. Thomas Tuchel probably the same.
I think Mason Mount is desperate to get involved in the game.
Please don't say that he's offside again.
Right hand side there. He loves having a relationship with Callum Hudson-Odoi, and those two work incredibly well together. But Odoi's not on. Hudson-Odoi's not on the pitch just now. I think when those two with their energy levels together are very special, and he has to go and get that understanding with
I have no-
someone else in the team at the moment.
Kovacic is over.
I have no comment on that.
Kovacic has come away with it. Alonso wants it. Lukaku asking for it. Mount's in there as well. Is Kovacic. Lukaku.
Shoot!
Now Mason Mount, who's got it in and safely gathered by Al Niouf.
Bit of a shame there because, you know,
They're just asking for everything, I think. Out loud, they're just asking for everything. We've had a more legitimate. Yeah, you've also got to think we've had the best claim for a penalty because someone was doing a rugby challenge in the box.
Wriggled it on towards Pereira. Important touch up from Alonso. But Igalo has it back. Alvarez. Pereira. Hannah wanted it. Pereira drills it in. Clever pass that. And that's
Nah, that is never a pen in a million years. You ran into him, and I already know that would never be given. Yep.
Kovacic.
Yep.
Press there, it was dreadful.
Yeah, but we.
You know, if you're going to try and press, don't do it if you're
We-
going to do it like that.
Yeah.
It's so easy
We've
to
still had the biggest claim for a penalty because ours was genuinely a rugby tackle.
Havertz. It's behind Lukaku though. It's a full pass, and here come Al Hilal, and it's suddenly getting stretched. Cano.
I'm just trying to think if we. I won't say anything, my way.
Cano. Al Sharani.
N'Golo Kante. So you got Angolo and then you got Igalo.
He couldn't quite work it through to Orega.
He played.
Now how ambitious.
You know, this is the 7th time he's played against us and he hasn't scored.
Lukaku loiters. Came short for it as well. Thiago Silva's still up there.
Oh, do you mean the one that literally everybody, and I mean everybody packs on FIFA?
Now Rudiger.
The guy's the most packed guy on FIFA.
I suppose you could call that game management, but in actual fact there was an opportunity to get in, and you can see Lukaku decides not to make the run because the ball wasn't played early, and then doesn't make the run, and the whole thing slows down. It's classic.
You have a game tomorrow?
Lukaku said, what's the point in making the run if you don't play the ball early? And
What?
the defenders will be saying, well, wait a minute, you didn't make the run. And they have to sort that out between them. They really
Way, come on Huddersfield.
That was a good break there. A great opportunity for Chelsea to get a ball in the net.
Hall.
Mount just runs that out. The live
Oh no! The only reason I might not do it is if we
on Saturday, presented by Adam Hills, and also
what?
just to mark your card, we'll be bringing you the final and the third, fourth playoff of the FIFA Club
Yeah,
World Cup on Saturday.
yeah, because I might do a stream for that one, depending on if we get to the if we get to the final and we don't and the worst comes to worst, we don't win it, I will not be in the mood to do it. But I would be if we win. So it all depends on how we play in this one and if we make it. And then go on and win the final. But we'll wait and see.
Changes on the way for Al Hilal. First changes that they've made so far.
He's a South Korean international.
Oh, now then. Thiago Silva, no foul. It was the dive by Garlo, according to the ref.
Money Mace! Yes! Yes! Lukaku! Lukaku! Pass! Yes! Come!
Vital block from Cano.
Again, when he gets away, he doesn't get fully away. Lukaku there, playing on his shoulder.
Because a lot of people should know how much I react when Mason Mount scores. I tend to go more crazy than any other player for scoring a goal. That's why I tend to go like that. It just I just think I just think Lukaku took a bit too long to pass him the ball. Should have been a little bit earlier.
Real chances both teams in, and now they made the best of it.
In from Mount.
Carrillo. Al Bashwari. Where's his does he want some Al Bashwari nan? Does he want some nan with that? Here we go. Does he want some nan with that? Wow. Does the Al Bashwari, would you like some nan?
So we see another player who has previously played in the
If any of you guys get that joke, you would understand. Yeah, because if you guys don't know, there's a thing called Al, but it's for letting people understand. Some people thinking, what the heck are you doing? What are you saying? There's a thing called Bashwari nan. Al Bashwari nan.
nicknamed the Little Robot is coming on.
Al Bashwari nan, and there's a guy called Al Bashwari who's coming on. So I thought I'll use that as a joke for that.
Interesting, I think they have to go for it.
His name nearly sounds like a piece of bread.
10, 15 minutes ago.
An Indian bread. Al Peshwari Nan. I got. Yeah, that's why I went with it. But I've used his name. I went Al Peshwari Nan. Because his name nearly sounds exactly like it. It's actually quite comical. Come on, let's get a goal. Let's get a second goal. Oh, Are they being fouling, comments?
And that's what Chelsea haven't been able to do since Jorginho's gone off. And there's plenty of people who've got time, not got a lot of time for Jorginho. But you really notice it when he's not on the pitch because you lack control of the game.
Come on, Chelsea! Come on, Chelsea!
Azpilicueta closing in the second bite of the cherry in a club.
Alves Rory Nan! Where's your Nan? Do you want me to?
Handy ball as well. Havertz tried to tickle it off to Lukaku. Picked up by Rudiger. Conte's in there. Rudiger goes over. And away come Al Hilal.
And do you want me to order a takeaway for? Do you want me to order an Al Bashwari Nan?
Phenomenally well.
Oh, dirty!
He was the one that lost the ball.
That's dirty.
Inside the 18-yard box. Knew he'd made a mistake. He there. He's only to the box. He reads it brilliantly.
It's not worse than what Mane did to Aspie. He did it with his elbow.
Looking for Mount.
Have it! Wait! It's kicking off now. It's kicking off now.
He's getting really frustrated. Mason Mount.
Why would you do that? That's just being disrespectful. That's...
It can happen. There's no lack of effort, movement. He's chasing it.
Way! Number 5's being a clever git. He just got himself booked for no reason whatsoever. See, Mason Mount has managed to be clever enough to be able to do it, but not done it enough to get himself booked. When he's rifled up an opponent enough for him to get booked, which is actually clever. Which is clever. Oh. I'll be able to have a look on here. Be on here.
Running out for Al Hilal.
We've been actually, I've got to say, defensively we've actually been very solid. So whenever we've been they've broken through. Kepa's been there to do the job.
Now Cano. Al-Sharani. Mount holds off Cano. Cano.
Let's have a look.
There from Mason Mount. He has to be careful. You know, he need to give away, unnecessary solid free kicks. Yes, wind it up a little bit. It can have an effect, but it's a bit late there. Unnecessary.
Let's have a look. See where we're going. Cano, where are you from? Cano is what you know. What's your nationality? Cano, what's your nationality? Oh, he's a Saudi. His country is Saudi Arabia. He is a Saudi. Yes. Can you take up Marcos Alonso, please? Oh, so can I say that I am a musical genius because I said this in the first half that these substitutions should happen and it has happened. There we go. I have no idea. He sounds like a decent player when he... Wow. He's played 152 games for Al Hilal. I know he scored 11 goals. And he's a central defensive mid. The other one is I'm going to have a look at is... Oh, what's that guy's first name? The one that I keep... Is it Shalal Al-Shawari or whatever his name is? Number 11. The Mikel came on. Oh, well, might be already on the pitch. Al-Shawari. Al-Shawari. Now, we don't really know he's Saudi. Al-Shawari. That Quella, what are you? That Quella is a Colombian. Wow, his last club was Flamenco. The boy from Flamenco. Wow. And that play that you... Was it that Burke wrong? Yeah.
On for Mason Mount.
Yes.
Waits, but won't receive because Cuellar gets there first.
Yeah. Here we go. Mohamed El Baraki or Baraki or whatever his name is. Is that one of their defenders? He's another Saudi.
He's got to put it back into that position. He can't put it across the goal because the keeper's there and defenders there. So
he was on loan at a club called Al Salt. No, it's Al. Is it Baraki or whatever it is? Al Baraki. Oh, I was on about number 2.
Himself in a muddle there, and he was a bit fortunate.
Yeah,
Worked its way
because it turns out of all the players on here, that is on this app for ratings, he's the highest rated player. Ratings 7.2, so he's been the best player on the pitch.
He's been waiting all the second half for somebody to switch one
And the other one was Al Dasari was the front runner, but now it's number 2 because he's gone off.
He isn't far away from it. He's never far away from it.
Salmin Al Dawari.
Once again, that ball getting put in and he comes close.
He was on loan at Villarreal for 1 game. I have to check rules and regulations because I don't have a clue.
Leaping in. 90 seconds of the 90 minutes remain.
Come on, Chelsea! Hang on in there.
Very good chasing. Thiago Silva with it to detail. And,
That's what I'm just checking now.
It's amazing the difference between this and the Premier League referee.
It says,
To allow this
wow.
to play on.
I'm just trying to see because it doesn't make any.
The naked eye, even if you are a good assistant referee, that's a tough one to call, isn't it?
It's not really saying how many you could have.
VAR in operation. Will need it to be brought in to rule on anything this evening. To worry, they'll have robots in for us next.
That would be an improvement from me anyway.
Oh, not that. Ah, no, not FIFA World Cup, FIFA Club World Cup.
They were building up a bit of a head of steam. They've lost their momentum a wee bit.
And they had to add something. They made the substitutions.
Come on, Chelsea.
Changed it much of them.
Korea and Michael haven't been on the ball at all.
Exactly, and as you tempted to say so far, but Chelsea substitutions certainly here at the back half.
Chance to kid it off now. Mount, good pass. Havertz.
Mangalisano who scores. Fucking hell.
It's Lukaku. Turned into trouble.
No, but that's why I like him more than Alonso because he will actually go up there, at least give an effort, and we'll get back and actually do a job.
Definitely the right ball.
Mount. The same page as Azpilicueta. This is where Chelsea want the ball. And they've won it back as well. Lukaku. Conte. Mount.
Go on.
For Azpilicueta. Great
Yes!
ball.
Mangalisano!
Sar sniffing around too. Christensen beaten to the bounce.
Jeez,
I
Mangalisano.
was talking about a few minutes ago. Give the ball wide when he's spare, when he's available. You put it in, and you've got a really good chance. Look what it's like to Manchester City. That's the ball they play for every single time.
Looks like hard for the challenge. Hilal just need to get the ball further upfield. Sar underneath that one. Havertz.
Never looked strong when he never looked strong. He's looking for someone to lay off. There's nothing on for him.
Come on, Chelsea, hang on in there. About a minute and a half to go. Of 3 added on at the end of the second half. Chelsea 1, Al 0. And that might just have got us over the line.
Such a shame that I don't think he did anything
I don't
wrong.
know
Just too
what to say about this performance, but was it?
space to try and
It was an alright performance, but we just showed that we could defend, and it shows that we've got a good keeper.
torture for him.
We would have scored more goals, but it was just basically 1 goal was going to win it, and we got it thanks to a mistake.
Taking his time.
And one thing is that Kepa's save has sent us through. That amazing Kepa's. I'm going to not say Kepa-like save. I'm going to say Peter Schmeichel-like save.
Enough of a annoyance to win the throw.
Come on, Chelsea, hang on in there. We're nearly there, boys.
Might have been
Go on, Chelsea. Go on, Chelsea.
Jardim.
It's just been one of those chances, particularly the brilliant save that Kepa made. I suspect if Chelsea had got a second goal, they made the chances.
What's that, Kante or something?
It's been hard work. Very, very hard work for Chelsea in the second half. We've got to applaud Al Hilal.
Come on, boys. But you know, against Palmeiras, we can't afford to missing chances because they'll bury him.
But Chelsea have just about done enough.
Come on, Chelsea.
Conte. He managed to weave a way through. Tough
Come on, boys.
Just where Chelsea want it.
Yes! Come on, you boys. Chelsea are into the final of the FIFA Club World Cup. We are playing Palmeiras on Saturday, 4 o'clock kickoff. Like, subscribe to the bell, don't forget to get to the post. And I'll see you guys on Saturday for Chelsea versus Palmeiras to see who becomes world champions. Like, subscribe, blue is the goal.